A 6'4" solid rock when he stood. He'd hunt with a hatchet in his own bare hands. Refused welfare, only lived off the land. Drove an 87 Dodge, straight pipes out the back.
What is going on, you sons of bitches? As you can see from the thumbnail, I'm doing a little video on cope straight. So yeah, let's find my can of dip that I thought I had in my pocket, and we'll get to it. Alright, buds. Holy fuck. Here we have it, the Cope Straight. Pretty normal Copenhagen can, besides the fact it just says Cope with a big C for big cocks. Because that's what you got if you chew it, or dip it, and spit it. So let's go ahead and pack us a Lipski Dipski Nicotine Pinsky here, boys. This can I just got today. Kind of hard to find around where I actually never even knew the gas station down the road from my house sold this. I think it might be like Jesus fucking Christ, boys. Cheers, pussies. Alright, so yeah, like I was saying, I do believe they just started selling it, because when I went in there wasn't even a price tag on it, and actually when she scanned it, I don't think it popped up or anything, because she had to ask another coworker what she should do when selling the dip to me, whatever, because it wasn't popping up. And then she ended up taking a can of Copenhagen Straight, because there was no price or anything for it, and like I was saying, I don't even think it was in their system or anything yet. So she had to take a can of Copenhagen Straight and use that price, which was $5.64 or something. And depending on where you guys live, I don't know if the price of Copenhagen is different, so drop it in the comments if it's cheaper or more expensive down by you. Up here it can range from $3.60 a can for Copenhagen, all the way to like the $6 range. Depending on where you go, I guess. Quick Trip's usually pretty cheap, and they have trial offers all the time. Same with Walmart. But you guys also might be wondering why I'm not using the mud jug. That's because I haven't cleaned them out yet, and they smell kind of shitty. So I gotta get to that sometime soon. And I can stay on topic here. So this coat, for you that don't know anything really about it or think this is Copenhagen, holy fuck, dude, what is with me throwing these cans around? Yeah, for you to think this is Copenhagen, it is, in a sense. It's made by Copenhagen. It's their side brand. It's supposed to be more of like a premium brand, higher quality dip. Now, if you can see that pretty good, it's drier, and I believe it does have more nicotine. It does have more nicotine than your Copenhagen Straight, so it should give you a better buzz. So I know Copenhagen Straight's not that strong. So yeah, quick little fun fact for you if you didn't know that Cope is Copenhagen. It's just their side brand. They also got a couple other flavors. Honey Blend, I feel like, is one, and Cope Whiskey, if I'm correct. If someone else knows, let me know, because I'm trying to find some more Cope cans. And when I saw that, I instantly said, like, holy fuck, give me a can of that, bud, because I'm about to rip a lip right in the store here without even fucking paying for it. I was super, because I knew there was Cope, but I forgot about it until at work a couple months ago. My friend was like, oh yeah, have you ever had the Cope Straight? And he's like, it's really strong, which, I mean, it's not really that strong. Maybe to him, maybe he dipped like some weaker dip. And I dip Copenhagen Wintergreen on it daily, so that could be it, because a lot of people say Copenhagen is a strong dip, which I mean, sure, it is. Not trying to be cool or anything, but that's what I've heard, and I think it is, because usually when I dip something else and then wintergreen, it gives you a pretty good buzz and stuff. So, just out of opinions, Copenhagen wintergreen's pretty strong, and this I feel like could be equal to it. But Cope is, yeah, like I was saying, drier, and it's a little more of a finer cut than your regular Cope straight. And there's one thing I wanted to, maybe that was it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that was it. But overall, I enjoy dipping this stuff. This is my first can of Cope straight, but it's I don't know, it's a nice dip. Like, I guess it's supposed to be more expensive than the original or regular dips, your standard Copenhagen dips. But it's pretty good. Like, I don't know why, but it sits in your mouth like a little baby cub sits in his mama's full-blown retard right there. What I was trying to say is it is not as strong as your standard, regular, normal Copenhagen straight in a flavor sense. The flavor's not as sweet. Kind of like premium dark mint to the other mints. It's like a good, nice, calm flavor, which I enjoy more than Copenhagen straight. Because I'm not a fan of huge flavored dips. Even though wintergreen is kind of a flavored dip, pretty strong flavored dip, I guess you could say. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Copenhagen straight. Just because it is sweeter. This stuff is just, this is a dip that you could just wake up in the morning and toss right in. Before you go to bed, toss it in. Just anytime, like after a nice fucking dinner, toss it in, because it's just a calm dip. I feel like there's not too much flavor to it or whatever, sweetness. I like sweetness. Goddamn. Yeah, it's not a sweet dip at all. It's really nice. So this is just my little small review on Cope straight. Hopefully I can find some other Copes. And then one other dip, I was looking up dips, and I don't even know if this fucker is focused on me. Oh, there we go. I was looking up some other dips online and the amount of nicotine in them, just because I was kind of interested. And Copenhagen, I think, was at like, Copenhagen long cut, I think, was at like 12.7, something like that. I don't even know what the fuck they were measuring in percent. I got no idea. But then this dip called the Railroad Mill, I think it was called, was at like 20 something. And I think that's out of state, because I found it on some website that seemed kind of sketch. But the guy was selling them, and he had like dips from kind of all over the place, so it might be an out of state dip. Or not even out of state, out of like the US. So I'm thinking about ordering a can of that if I can find it on maybe a better website, because his did seem kind of weird how it was set up and everything. Almost feel like I'd pay and end up fucking having going bankrupt here. But yeah, so hopefully I can find some different dips, some more Cope dips, the honey blend, if that's the blend. I think it's honey blend, and Cope whiskey, because I do Copenhagen Black, and I'm a big fan of Copenhagen Black. And I'd like to try the Cope whiskey just to see how that compares to it, since black is their bourbon flavor, I believe they call it. So we'll see if I can get my hands on that. I suppose that's it for you guys. Look at how much I spit so far. Jack shit. Like I was saying, it's pretty dry, and I don't even know why I haven't had so much spit in my mouth today. But yeah, keep ripping lips and packing lipskis, dipskis, nicotine pinskis, guys. Peace out, bud.